Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. We're out near the chicken caravan and we are changing the fence and moving the caravan today. Robert's doing the fence while I'm chatting. So today I'm going to talk all about chickens and my quest to get some rainbow coloured eggs. So stay with us and I'll talk all about that as we go. Oh, green tag. We're on lamb watch as well. Trying to put up the chicken net and Miss Green Tag decides she wants to become a chicken. Haha, you're funny. They're always very vocal in the morning. So when we arrived on the farm 2 years ago, there was 4 chickens and they were of the light Sussex, which are these white ones here, which were great. They weren't laying, and so my love of chickens began. I bought some fertilised eggs, I incubated them, and the 2 roosters that are in here are a product of that. And then I always wanted to get some Australorp hens. So I got some eggs and I incubated those and got those. Most of these chickens in here we were given from a friend, and when we were given them, which was very nice of them, we were told they're about 3 or 4 years old, which 2 years down the track means that they're probably 4 to 5 years old now. Hence why some, like this old girl, don't mind the background noise, and this old girl are probably past their egg laying prime. We're in the same paddock as the cows and the sheep, and they are being so noisy because the sheep are very excited about the area where we've just taken down the fence. So as my love of chickens continued, I saw lots of people on social media that had rainbow coloured eggs for sale. And coming from the city, I didn't know there was such a thing. I didn't know you could get green or blue eggs or brown, really dark brown eggs. So as I looked, I thought, oh, that would be something I would like. How do I go about that? So to get rainbow coloured eggs, you need different breeds of chickens. All these chickens here are a Sussex breed, different varieties. We've got a buff and a lavender and a light Sussex. And this one here, we don't really know what that is, but that was one of our eggs that hatched. She's a mix. And they produce just a regular coloured egg, sort of creamy coloured. Some are often a little bit more darker, but just your average coloured egg. And so my quest for some different breeds began. Australorps, which are these lovely big black ones, and these grey ones were the first chicks the second chicks I incubated. And we've got 2 roosters in here, Bluey and Alan, and they're from my first bunch. And that grey hen in the back, she was from our first incubation. Unfortunately, a lot of the other ones succumbed to we don't know what, but I was lucky enough to get some more breeding chooks. So that one there, and that one there, and the other grey one in there came from eggs that we incubated in probably October last year. So I'm hoping that we'll get some more Australorps because they're beautiful hens and they lay quite well as a heritage breed. Not all heritage breeds lay, so they certainly don't lay every day. You might get 4 or 5 days laying. There's actually a lovely girl in the coop at the moment. Let's have a look and see if we can see her. Look at her, she's sitting there making an egg for us. So that's the Australorp pen. I've got 3 different pens in the orchard area at the moment, and the reason for that is because I've got different roosters and they don't get on. So to be able to get pure Australorps, I need to have our roosters in here with our Australorp girls. So that's my first pen. But wait, there's more. This is my second pen that's just about to go out into the orchard. I put a pen out every day because if I put them all out together, they fight. So my next quest was to get some blue-green eggs, and to get that I needed either cream Legbar, Aracana hens, and to get the really dark chocolate blue eggs, I needed black copper Marans or a Maran of some type. So I went down to Melbourne, got the eggs, and unfortunately it wasn't a great success. The lady got my order wrong, but I ended up with this lovely hen here, Copper, and Rusty, who I'll show you soon. He's in segregation, but they're two of my black copper Marans. So I kept a rooster, and hopefully Copper will give us some chicks this year that might be pure if we put Rusty and Copper together. She's had a couple of months break from eggs. Hopefully we're waiting for her to come back on, but she lays a beautiful chocolate brown egg. Even though that incubation didn't go that well, we also got Fuzzy Wuzzy here. So she's a crossbreed, and I'm assuming she's got some cream Legbar in her because of her colourings, and she's got this little top knot and a different coloured comb than the others. And when she's laying, she lays a sort of a greeny coloured egg. She's been off the lay for a couple of months too, so hopefully she'll start again soon. So out of the whole process of incubating about 18 eggs, I ended up with 2 hens and 1 rooster that hopefully will produce some coloured eggs. So the quest kept going. Then at the end of last year, I ordered some Aracanas, which are these breeds here. You can see 1, 2, 3, and they come in different colours. They are lavender. It's very noisy background music, isn't it? And they come in the lavender, but they also come in the black, and you can tell them because they have sort of little tufts around their ears, but they have a very different comb. You can see this black one. And this is Arabella. She's very cute and she's tiny. And out of, I think I had 12 eggs, I kept Arnie, so he's our rooster. And we got Arabella. I think that's, actually we haven't named her yet, and Annie in the background. And they are laying a beautiful green egg, which I'll show you. So at the moment we've got Arnie in with the other Aracanas, and the hope that by the time these girls are 1 year old, we can get some more greeny blue laying chooks. And of that, we'll probably get a few crossbreeds that will have different coloured eggs, and we've got one in the tractor at the moment that I'll show you. So far so good, and heading into this spring, hopefully we'll see a few more eggs coming back from Copper and Fuzzy Wuzzy. And so I'm well on my way to my rainbow coloured eggs. You're very noisy, aren't you? Hey? What's going on? I better let these girls out into the orchard. They're ready to go. Out you go, girls. They finished their food. Out you come. So yeah, she's an Aracana because of her comb, and she's an Aracana even though they're black. And then there's Arabella, and then Arnie. I know you shouldn't have favourites, but I love Arnie. But Arnie and Bluey don't love each other, so they're segregated. Everybody has to have their special coop. And I've got some lists for my darling husband Robert to do. We need some new fences on our coops just to keep everybody separate. Got a special treat for the caravan girls, and they are very excited by this. I've made some rolled oats, or some porridge, with some oats I had and some milk that needed to be used. So just cooked it up, and it's a little bit warm, so nice for a chilly morning. No frost this morning, which is good. I'll get it into the container. I think it's a hit. Something different for them, which is nice. Look at them all. So we have 27 chooks in the caravan, and yesterday we had no eggs. Some are still molting like this one here. But they are getting on, these chookies. We might have to make a decision of what we're going to do here. We are now down in the third chicken area that we have. We bought this, and this is called the chicken tractor. And this is where Lovely Rusty is having a little bit of a stay while he was getting grumpy with the others, but basically it's where our roosters come when we have excess roosters, and before that they are being processed. But when we were putting roosters in here, there was a few chooks that gender was not revealed as yet, and we have worked out that they are hens. We've got 3 or 4 hens in here, and this lovely one here, it's in our shadow, has started to lay. And the chicken tractor came with a couple of little nesting boxes, but when she started laying, that's them there, but when she started laying, she just lay on the ground. So I have made, and oh look, she's laid an egg for us. Look at that, that's a lawnmower catcher, aka nesting box, and she lays quite a nice little brown egg. She's a bit of a mix. She's got like Sussex in her, but I'm suspecting her daddy is Rusty. So there's actually a rooster in here that just started crowing this morning. Rusty crows, but there was a new crow. You can see these 3 here, they're girls. So actually I think we've got 4 girls in here. Boy. So eventually they will all be processed, but Rusty, he'll go back to the orchard, the tin shed, when we can get a secure gate, and he'll go back in with Copper and a couple of the other girls to see if we can make some black copper Marans and maybe some olive eggers, or just a bit of a barnyard mix. So they're quite happy in here, and what they're doing currently, this is our corn patch, pumpkin patch. We are bringing down lots of cow poo, and obviously there's chicken poo and lots of mulch, and they're just moving it around. So we're just trying to get a little bit more organic matter into this area for spring planting of more corn. They're doing a fab job. Sometimes we get escape artists over to the pig area. Oh, and here are our lovely ducks. Still no eggs. So that's the third area. Let's have a look at what eggs we got today. It's the end of the day, so let's come and see what we've got for our eggs today. So this is the Aracana's coop. Oh, joys, look at those beautiful little eggs. That one's a little bit bigger, that's from Annie, and that one's from Arabella. But look how beautiful they are. And then this is the Australop coop. So we've got one that's a little bit lighter, but 5 nice eggs. So we'll add those. Nine eggs so far, 2 nice greeny blue ones. Let's go and see what the caravan's got. We'll head out to the caravan that is way out in the paddock here. And we'll go and see what additions to our basket we can get. Alright, what has the caravan given us today? Just 2. Not very many. Considering there are 27 chooks in here and a couple of roosters, it's not a lot, is it? Giving them the benefit of the doubt that it's into the second... Oh. Tom and Jerry having a disagreement. Yeah, given that it's the second month of winter, I'm giving them a little bit of time, and hopefully they'll come on the lay a little bit more. A couple of weeks ago they were giving us a little bit more. I saw all these feathers when I walked in and thought, oh, what's the go there? But I think they've just been having a bit of argy-bargy. So far that's the tally, and then we've got the little tractor one to go and get. Let's get the tractor one. Hold the lid up with my head. I think that little one. Pop that in the basket. You can see that one's a little bit darker in colour, like a mocha. So what do we got there? A dozen? That's today's, which is pretty good considering this time last year we were only getting a couple. Happy with that. And we have got another Aracana that lays a blue egg that she just hasn't laid today. So my quest continues, and hopefully when Copper and Fuzzy Wuzzy go back on the lay, we'll get some more coloured eggs, and this time next year we'll have even a bigger variety. But it's so fun. I love my chickens. Alright, until next time, thanks for watching. See you next time on the farm.